think the real focus has to come from the government. The government, or at the macro level, the government in partnership with private sector organizations and academic institutions has to decide, okay, where is the focus. And I think one area that has really been missing in entrepreneurship is a focus on women's entrepreneurship, particularly in urban slums, urban low income, poor urban settlements. You have hundreds and thousands of women sitting at home doing little initiatives, home-based businesses, but they just don't know how to get out. So one role that the government and private sector organizations can do is create an enabling environment in terms of skills, ask around in these urban communities, what skill development can they do, connect to financial resources, because credit is one thing that women particularly don't have access to, and then connect to markets. I mean, who better to do this than private sector and government organizations working together? Over here, I think the first step would be to have a macro policy. I mean, does government of Pakistan or do the provinces have a macro level policy on how entrepreneurship or women's employment can serve or improve the GDP? I mean, I at least am not aware of a macro level policy that addresses particularly low-skilled women. I mean, yes, there's higher education can do this and do that, but there's no policy that addresses low-skilled workers and stuff. So that's really important. The other thing is information. I mean, there are literally people sitting in these urban communities, women sitting in these urban communities who have no access to information, who have no information. So you have your social welfare departments, you have a lot of NGOs working in these communities. Why is information not getting disseminated out to the communities is something that I think we as stakeholders really need to discuss and debate. And Planning Commission, I've heard, has established an entrepreneurship wing, but is it reaching out to provincial counterparts? Is it reaching out to private sector NGOs working in the communities? I mean, these are the questions. I don't have answers. I have more questions. That this is what we need to do, and I don't think we're doing it enough. The youth of Pakistan are our hope, and one request is that ask questions, think broad. In the short term, yes, money making and rapid progression in your careers is important, but think broadly. Think that if you become an entrepreneur, your horizons are much more broader than just if you were to join a government job or to join a private sector job. What are some of the things you can do? Ask around in your universities, look around in your environment, and a lot of answers will come that I can maybe set up this business, maybe I can become a distributor, maybe I can provide so-and-so service, but look around and ask questions is what I would say.